Yeah, this is going cheap. You know, I don't know why a Mickey Mouse hat has different sizes, like C or something. I don't know. It's very odd. So happy New Year to all. This is probably my I don't know fifth New Year stream or first. I don't know. On my short, I just had like the first idiot mistake I made in 2006. Won't be the last. I will say, for my personal record and else's, that I'm quite thankful that people are very forgiving this year for some reason. So I'm going to do all of you a solid and endorse whatever you want to do. Try not to get caught, because tariffs and stuff. If Trump wants Greenland, he looks like he really wants it. And there's nothing I can do to stop it. I'm just one person who can get pulled over and whatever, regulated. But I can remain thankful in all of this. Hey, Bam. Is there any website you would like to promote? Hot movies, for example? Pornhub? Anything. XNXX, TNA Flicks, I know them all. You know how the bust has immunity now? It kind of gets the thrill out of it, right? It's like, it was a lot more fun drinking when people said you can't drink. Red tube, there you go. All the people can click on that. If you do click on it, you'll probably be sent to the thing, and you won't be in my site or something. I don't know. It might open an all new window. And I believe that because of the shell shock, because I have Alzheimer's or PTSD, that there are certain actions you can't do. That's fine. Welcome to the club. Or I'm pretty sure you don't have Alzheimer's. I forgot exactly why you don't have Alzheimer's, but I have Alzheimer's. Yeah, she's out there somewhere. Yeah, where is that person? There's a word a six-letter word that starts with N, ends with R, and has four letters in between. And it's just I'm looking all around this place for that word. I guess stupid, sexy Flanders. Wink, wink. Look, we can do this in the butt. I said what in the butt. Anyway, how you been, Jake? Or anything interesting? I'm trying to see if you can see yourself in this mirror. It doesn't work, Bam. It's just my doofy face. Ah. I also get some eye boogers. If this world works properly, I could see you. But let's say, okay, how's life in the Big Apple? Well, I'm not in the Big Apple. I'm in Jersey right now. Married in December. You were what? Congratulations. Put her there, pal. I thought you were kidding, but couldn't have happened to a better guy. So I'm sure you want to keep your lady love anonymous and private. That's the privilege of having a military husband. She don't see anybody. You know all the tricks now. It's like, yep, I'm going to deployment, and you don't leave the house. See you later, honey. Kiss, kiss, bye, bye. And you just like live in the walls. When's that bitch gonna cheat on me? I'm gonna shoot that motherfucker in the head. Come to my house. Oh, good. Even better. Nice. So she's gonna have a lot of visitors, and you're okay with it because between the two of you, you probably torture and interrogate somebody for hours with a blowtorch. Yeah, who's the wise guy doing a home intrusion? Wait till my wife comes home. Hey, honey, I softened him up for you. You know? Yeah, he's very, very anti-military. Good thing you're a civilian and you can extract stuff from him. That's how it works best. You just soften him up for your wife. She got a baton and plans. Or if she's in a glass ceiling. Was she coming to arrest you and then you guys just fell in love? Because I was doing like matchmaking in my bank. And then they were like, oh, I'm going to get written up by HR. And I made up a story. He's like, that's how me and my wife met. And he's like, oh, yeah? Like, why didn't you smooch him? And then they went down to the back to get me something. And I'm pretty sure they were smooching. Oh, nice. Hey, is that the Facebook girl that you said, like, thank you for all your service? And she was a little girl, and then you looked her up, and she's a cop. Oh, you met her in basic screening. Cool. Well, I'm glad you found your Daisy, Donald. I like to pretend you're Donald Trump and you're just fucking with me. You know? Hello, I'm Daisy Duck. Congratulations, ma'am, from all of us speculative fiction imaginary characters. Mwah. Couldn't have happened to a better guy. Honestly, dude. I wish you all the happiness in the world, and this time it's not a curse, you know? Like sometimes if you speak Phoenician, you have to do definitions, and then what sounds like a blessing is a curse. From my mouth, it's not. I really, hope it all works out for you. Sometimes when I got angry at my wife, it's like something went up. Also, you buy her this and she'll probably pistol whip you. You like that? You like that, big boy? Who's been a bad chief warrant officer? It's you, right? I don't know. You met her in basic training? Yeah, she got a basic you could train all day, right? Nice. I'll give myself a self 5. Right now, I'm so full of anger at being yelled at. Luckily, I had my sucker. If you're a sucker in the banking, like an all-day sucker, emerald green, you are all very intelligent and immune to all my hypnosis. And I want you to keep posting how immune you are. Around really intelligent, high info people, you know, it's impossible to hypnotize them. So I suggest just like, since you're impossible to be hypnotized, what would you look like if you were vulnerable to all the hypnosis? I know, right? You're inside my brain. You live rent free. Oh my God, bam. Jake is the greatest MK Ultra hypnotist of all time. Oh no. Whatever shall I do? Shall I visit Donald Trump and kick him in the balls? Will do. Can't resist such an immune hypnotist. Here in my place, you retain mod. In Johnny's, I think you still have mod, but he's on a rampage. For some reason, he let me have mod for like a week and a half. He was expecting me to post all sorts of like child porn. And I was like, you know how I am in my thing. If I want to just ban people, one or two, I'd do a stream about it. I have my own show. The fact that it's like 1, 2, or 3 people doesn't make it less of a show. I show my face, which is not very good content, but I'm very appreciative of all who visit. In that way. Oh, thank you for the like. Is that your wife? Hello, wife of Bam. He likes to play around with the jack sauce. If you don't know what that is, learn the lore. Cop as you are, detective or whatever, I expect the wife of my friend Bambunga, one, to know the JKK, two, to know about the jack sauce, three, to know about Ian Fidance. You fail in any of those things, I know where you live. I'll make your life a living hell. You don't make my friend happy, I'll make you unhappy all day. I hope that's clear. I'm putting myself out on here. I might not be worth much, and I have very few friends, but no real enemies. I'll let you know. Like, look, this isn't even my pen, but I'm gonna take this. I'm just gonna take this. This is to remind me that if you mess with my friend, that you're using him for immigration benefits, you're using him for information, national secrets. You can run, you can hide, you cannot outrun a walkie-talkie. Okay? If you watch Hotel Transylvania 4, like Mavis's boyfriend is like, yeah, I'm such a surfer dude, I'm immune. Since you can't be in hypnosis, I will just use momentum. You're gonna walk under a shipping container one day, and I might be in charge of that shipping container. Now, if Bam tells me you're just fucking around on him, just like what happened to the girl, with the girl he left, happened to some stuff before, I'll make sure you walk under a shipping container and it will fall on you. Let's see you lift that, cop. Okay? And I'm not the only one. They might not like Bam, I like Bam. There's only 2 members in the fucking JKK. Now, if you want to join, we could use some Okay, now so a lot of times it's just like when I'm angry, count to a trillion. You know how hard it is to even count to like 93,000? I cap out at like 3 weeks. Like, hello. Oh, no crying. No, 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 no. Very good. See? Much better no crying. Good. Ah! I could do that too. I want to yell and scream as an adult. I'm 48, almost 50. Some days you just want to scream, you know? You're not allowed to. The only time you're allowed to is in Gaza. Give me a machine gun, da 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 da, I'm dead. You know. You know what they're doing, Bam? They're recruiting Filipinos. No, no previous military experience at all. Just at a certain age, you're 60 or something, and then you're going to carry a landmine to the front. You know, makes sense, right? Doesn't matter if Bam's in here or not. This is more for my venting, you know. But I just reset the stream, and if it's you're still here, Bam or whatever. If not, for all the future viewers of this stream, including myself, you know, why do all birds have feathers? Nobody knows the answer to this. If I was doing a giveaway, 1 Bitcoin to the person who gives me the right answer, you know, to why do all birds have feathers, you get a Bitcoin. Just like Mr. Beast would do it or whatever, those big time streamers. Or I could do some. There's like, you know, if you do that, there's like a optical illusion. Look, a stick is now like rubber. Yeah, wow, magic. So anyway, the question for 1 Bitcoin is, why do all birds, have feathers? Give it your best shot. You won't win unless you did. That's a hard question. There's mommy and there's daddy. And a big brother and younger brother. Big sister, little sister. And then there's the Jets. I forgot the name of the new Giants head coach, John something. Ah, it's the Celtics. Celtics. Wah, bum, bum. Too bad. $42 for a Celtics thing. And it jumped. Oh boy. So anyway, if I was lost, there's the Jets. You know, you can get one of these, and it's like a dress. National Football League, established 1960, for $30. Not bad. For an evening dress, you know, like most of them, cost 100, 200, 10,000. But for $30, you can have a nice evening dress. If you were actually, you know, some sort of humiliation ritual, always have basketball shorts or at least like football shorts. It's an instant dress. So just for the door prize for all people, why do all birds have feathers? For 1 Bitcoin. I don't know how many satoshis that is, but that's a lot of satoshis. Doo, doo, doo. Nobody knows, and you can all leave. I mean, only Bam, S-Gel. You know, even this, look at this. You could kidnap a small child with this. I'm going to show you. Help. What are you doing? I thought I paid retail for a child. And if you buy, like, you know, get a child that's less than $1,000, they're not going to chase you. Luckily, I value all children at 93 trillion Bitcoin. So, of course, kidnapping is a big capital crime. You know, try not to steal any children. Their dads or parents who really love them this time will kick your ass. You're gonna, like, you know, there are very many heavy displays like, you tried to steal my child. Close all the windows and the doors and we'll beat them to death. In you go. They have a wood chipper in the back too. Always know that one. Who's the cutest dude? Oh, it's like tiny. Such a tiny baby. It's like a tiny you. You know? Anyway, looking. Hello, right there. Like, anyway, so you're gonna see this. This is like where it all happens. I'm doing a live stream right now. So yeah. Any message you want to give to all two of my fans? Today is my friend's birthday. You better you wish him good thoughts and prayers. Wish you were here. Some of the full moons. Oops. I know she did, and she liked it. Let's come and say that to my face, good boy. Yeah. His story.
Looks like the fat lords again. Close times. Yeah, that was a close.
Oh. Yeah, look at the Tesla. There again.
Well, it looks like car dealers.
Yeah. I don't know. You can take a pose in there. I like the Lamborghinis you showed me. MLB is my color. I love it.
All these cars here, all these expensive ones.
Yep.
When you look at one, I looked at a list for the 2,000 miles, 250,000. None of them.
Zero. So they haven't been driven.
Yeah.
Boom.
No, they might last 100,000 miles. That's it.
And it breaks down.
Yeah. My Ford that I sold had 250,000 miles. It's
See?
still going good.
Yeah. Got more than